The 15th Russia Calling Investment Forum held in Moscow, Russia under the theme The Future of Capital and the Capital of the Future. It's aimed at empowering entrepreneurs and industries and elevating challenge of investment across the globe. On the plenary session of the forum, Russian President Vladimir Putin stated that the growth rate of developing economies is witnessing remarkable change, mentioning Ethiopia as exemplary.
The share of the global South and East continues to grow. According to the World Bank and the IMF, the growth rate of the developing economies will be double that of the countries that we are accustomed to refer to as the developed economies, and some economies are growing at quick, remarkable rates. Just look at Ethiopia. It's grown by, I think, 118 or about 120% in the past 10 years, which is phenomenal. Bangladesh boasts an 80+% growth. Many other economies in the global South and East are developing at about the same rate. So we are naturally guided towards places showing economic growth with a growing number of our partners.
Recall Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed met with President Vladimir Putin on the sideline of the BRICS Summit 2024. During their meeting, Vladimir Putin stated that Ethiopia's accession to BRICS is a momentous decision and yet further proved the country's prestige on the international stage. The president reaffirmed the commitment of his nation to strengthen the bilateral relation with Ethiopia in trade, education, culture and other fields.
Last year, we marked the 125th anniversary of our diplomatic relations, which are based on a rich history and long-standing traditions of friendship, mutual respect, and cultural and spiritual affinity between our nations. Over the past year, we've stepped up our political dialogue and developed regular contacts between our ministries and agencies. Our countries often hold very similar views on the majority of global and regional issues. We appreciate Ethiopia's support for the majority of Russian initiatives at the UN. Our bilateral trade is growing. It may be modest in absolute terms, but there is positive dynamics with a 65% growth in 2023. If we continue in the same vein, we will achieve substantial results considering that the current figures are far from the optimal mark. We would like to strengthen interaction in healthcare and research.
On his part, Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed stated that Ethiopia has firm interest to enhance ties in areas such as economy, diplomacy and security with Russia.
Allow me to congratulate you for maintaining economic resilience during a difficult period. This period was not easy for Russia, but under leadership you have succeeded to maintain the economic resilience, which might be exemplary for most of us. Mr. President, it's a good time for most of us to come and to witness how Russia is doing in many fronts, including economy. And in our exchange, there are areas that we can clearly see if we work hard and continuously engage, we can increase our economic ties, diplomatic ties, also security ties.